Hello friends, myself Dr. Mahesh Sharma from Unresearch Lab at MIT Institute of Information Technology, MIT University Uttar Pradesh, Noida. I welcome you in this particular second lecture of drone programming. In this lecture, I will give you the introduction to the drone programming. In my last lecture, we have already discussed with you regarding the purchase of this drone, what are the different sources from where you can get the Tello drone. And now in this lecture, I will discuss with you the programming aspects of this particular telegram or the Tello drone or the programmable drone. So this is the programmable drone, and you have before programming we have to set the environment. So we will insert the battery. We have a battery which is in the 100% charged battery, and we will understand what we required before we start with the Tello programming. So first of all, we have to make the connection from the Windows operating system, and we have to set this particular Tello drone in the programming environment. I will use in this particular lecture the Python programming environment, because this Tello drone is a programmable drone and can you can program it using the DJI Tello library. So we will have a PyCharm, or we can do the programming through Anaconda, Anaconda, Jupyter Notes, or any of the Python environment with Python or uh, uh, Python IDE. So I will with I so before going to with the details of the programming and how this particular drone get connected to the library, I have to show you the environment, and I will introduce with you the Tello library. So I am sharing my screen, my screen. Now in this particular screen, I have a an setup of the Anaconda setup. In the so I will launch. I will use the PyCharm to show you the basic programming concept regarding the drone. And for the advanced programming concept, I will also show you the programming through the Jupyter Notes. So let us share the PyCharm. Now I have started the uh, environment of the PyCharm environment. PyCharm is open IDE platform for Python programming. So you can connect this particular drone with any of the programming platform using Windows, or you can use the Linux operating system through the Linux operating system, or you can use the Android, you can use MacBook, any of the program, window, any of the operating system. It is compatible with any of the operating system. Now it is opening the reopening. We are getting the this environment of PyCharm. Preparing the workspace. Now we have basically two types of libraries available in the market. If you that is first library is the DJI TelloPy library. Second, which we can import as Tello, and this library is available on the GitHub. Second, there is another library which is also available for the drone programming. This DJI library is for general drone programming. You can have a DJI Mate, any of the DJI Mate drone like Phantom, Tello, and mini, any other nano or mini drones which are made by, which are programmable in nature, and also they are available through the DJI company, DJI. Now we have another library function I will discuss with you. Before going for the programming details, I want to explain you regarding this particular file, that is telo.py. It is this file will be imported in any of this file. All the functions of this file will be used for controlling or the flying of the drone, to fly the drone. This particular drone is basically, in this drone it is you can this is a Tello simple drone, and you see that this is having the IP or fixed IP 192.168.1.10.1. So this is the for fixed IP, fixed IP, and having the UDP port as 8889. So this port you cannot change. So before connecting it to the any of the programming or the local host for the programming, you do one thing. First of all, you just start connecting. You just connect this drone to the programming environment or the Windows operating system environment, so that this port will be taken by this Tello drone. Otherwise, you cannot. Otherwise there will be the problem, because this drone will not be connected to any other local port. So it is a fixed port drone. Any other type of drones are available which are having through in which you can connect them to the cloud, but this Tello drone you cannot connect to the cloud. So it has a fixed IP and fixed port number. So you cannot connect to the any other open IP or the public IP. So this is one of the restriction with this drone. So with this restriction, what I have done, I have started this. I will. I have to start this particular connect this particular drone first to the window environment. Then I will start the programming environment. So to start with this, what we have to do, we have to press the button. You see the green or red LED is blinking, and in this particular Windows programming environment, I have to select the Tello. It is showing that by the name of the Tello in the Wi-Fi interface, connected automatically. What I have done, I have made two connections. One connection through the LAN, so that I may interact with you through the internet for the recording. And secondly, I am using this particular Wi-Fi free port Wi-Fi environment through this particular window, and I connected this particular Tello drone. Now it is connected. So if it is connected, now if I will start with the PyCharm again, launching the PyCharm, so that this particular Python library, which will also run on the local host, will take the other port than 8889. Otherwise, the port will be the same. So this drone will not be. We cannot connect this particular drone to the programming. And again, I am starting with the library. So first program, I am showing that this program, I will just show that its connection they have made. First check the connection. So I have closed all the other functions. Either I will do one thing. I will add another. I can also add another file, but I will show this particular program. In this particular program, I first use the command to connect to the Tello drone. So after use, I had imported the library, that is Tello, easy Tello, import Tello by the name of Tello. Then I will make the particular object my drone Tello dot Tello, and this particular print command give the my drone get underscore battery. So it will give the print the status of the battery. If it is connected, then it will show the status of the battery. So I see that this drone is connected to the library. Now it is showing this is connected, and now I'm run this program to see the status of the battery status of the drone. Now it is giving the command check. So it is showing that now it send the command battery command, sending the command battery, and it is showing 100, means that the battery is 100% charged. So this way we check that our drone is now connected to the library. Now this is the way we are already connected. Now we will check some other functions like takeoff and landing for this particular drone. Before that, I will reset our environment so that we may see the front view of the from where the front view of the camera, so that you can see the drone taking off and landing. So what I have done, I have just set my environment so that you can see the view of the particular running drone. I'm sharing my screen again. You see that particular screen in which you see that Tello drone is on the ground, showing you see the battery is 100%. We have already checked. Now I will give the command, two commands first. First, I will give the commands regarding the my Tello, my drone dot takeoff, and second I will give the command my Tello drone dot land. See that what is the effect of this command. Save the file. Battery status, so it will show the battery. So what it will show? It will show the battery status, then it will then it will take off and then land. This will be the complete cycle. I think so it is not connected. So what I will do, I will check the connection, whether the Tello is connected or not. It is not showing not connected. So for now, what I will do, I will connect this particular drone again. So now you see this this drone is connected. Now I will run this program so that you will see the effect of three commands: battery, then take off and land. Now this is I have given the command take off and battery, so it is showing the effect of three commands. So now in the response window, to see what has already happened. So earlier what happened? The command okay, then it is connection is okay, then the battery command showing the 90% of the battery, then the command take off, it's okay, then the command land, it's okay, and now it is finished. So again you see particular, I will run this command again, you see the effect of the three commands. take off. Right. So after this particular command, we will see some so these are the we have success what we have done. We have successfully connected the drone to the tello window, tello drone to the window, and then we have written a small program that is regarding the status of the battery, the takeoff and landing. So now we will discuss some other functions of the library in forward, backward, and the forward function. Then we can learn how can uh, deviate or move this particular drone to a particular angle, and then again we will see some other application, some other functions. So before that, I will have to make you understand some other basic logics. So regarding this particular uh, programmable drones. So what we will do, we will take some more work we have to take from this drone. So what we will before taking some other task, I will give you a small example so that you may learn how to move this drone or through some application. Let us take some application. For example, I want to fly this drone in a particular structure, on a particular way, in a particular formation. So what can I do? I will make you understand what type of formation I want to make. Let us see my screen with the screen. Suppose that you want to fly the drone in the shape of a triangle of 90 degree triangle, or right angle triangle, in the shape of a right angle triangle. So what is the right angle triangle? See that if it is roughly I am making it right angle triangle. Suppose that I have this particular right angle triangle. This is 90 degree. So it is a right angle triangle. I'm just extending this particular two axes. I am just extending them. Suppose my drone is in this particular direction. It is flying in a straight direction. Suppose that I am flying it in the direction with 100 centimeter. Then I will, this is again 100 centimeter. And it is nearly about 141. It will come as, applying the Pythagoras theorem. So if it is this particular hypotenuse will be 100 square plus 100 square, it will be nearly 141. It is coming. So now this drone is flying in this direction, and you want to turn this drone towards this hypotenuse. So what you will do, you will, this is the direction of the drone, so you will turn it in this particular angle, means means this angle is 45 degree. This is also 45 degree. So what you will do, 180 minus 45, you will have 135 degrees, means it is 135 degree. So this angle turn out to be 135 degree. So you have to turn the drone towards 135 degree of angle. Again, you have to turn the drone towards to 135 degree of angle before. So what I will do, I will start the drone from some position. This starting position, I will take it forward for the 100 centimeter. Then I will take on the hypotenuse side to 141 centimeter, and then again 135 degree. I will make it turn to 135 degree towards the original point, and it will again move 100 degree, then it will land. So this is the complete plan. So how will you execute this particular plan? Let us see in our programming environment. Now you have already, your drone has already taken off. Before landing this drone, what I will do, I will start with my drone. Suppose that after taking off, this drone will move forward for 100 centimeters. Forward 100 centimeters. Then what you have to do, you have to turn it to the angle of clockwise, means clockwise angle of 135 degree. Then again the clockwise angle of clockwise, then again it will go forward, will go for forward by 100 by 141. And my drone again it will turn clockwise to 135 degree. Then again we will start with my drone dot forward by 100 centimeter, and then slightly I will turn it towards the original direction in which it had started, at 90 degree. Then my command is to land the drone, and again I will print this battery status to check the final condition of my battery. So now it is I have made the plan, I have made the program. Now I will check the availability of the drone before running this program. So now please look at this particular program, as I have to move the drone in the formation of a right angle triangle. So I will move it. I will take off. Then I will forward it 100 centimeter. Then rotate it clockwise at 135 degree. Then forward 141 centimeter. Then drone go will move clockwise to 135 degree. Then again 100 centimeter, and then 90 centimeter. Then it will land. So it will show the complete formation of the right angle triangle. So let us see after running this drone, it is connected, already connected. Now I'm running this command. Yes, it is connected. You see that the formation, it will go forward by 100 centimeter. Then 135 degree diagonally it has reached. So now we have already planned our flight of the drone, and after planning of this flight of drone flight, what I will do, I will take off this drone, then forward it by 100 centimeter, then turn it towards the clockwise turn of 135, then forward 141, then clockwise turn 135, then forward 100, then 90 clockwise, and then landing. So this is our whole flight plan. Now I will run this particular program. You will see the effect of the program. Now you see the flight. It is 100 centimeter forward, then 135-degree towards the direction. Then it is showing 100 centimeter, then land. So it is showing the complete movement according to our plan. So again we will see in another direction. To the another direction we will see it. So again see that battery condition is 94%. So I will show you this program again. Now it is taking off. Again moving 100 centimeter forward. Yes, 135-degree, 141 that direction, and again 100 centimeter, then turn right and land. Very soft landing, nice landing it is. So we see this, we have already seen these two programs. Once the landing take off, then we will see this particular program of flying the drone in a particular formation. Now I'm in the next lecture, I will show you how can you control this particular drone through your hand gestures.